I just missed an entry on Aussie dollar here as you guys were blabbering on about the pound. And I'm spewing to miss it. But very similar setup, just kind of taking the opposite of what you guys were doing. And that's what I like. Obviously, we've traded a lot together, Alex. We very commonly end up taking opposite positions to each other in the way that we trade, at least day trading. And as I was looking at the pound, I did see a similar value pushing up. I didn't think we were going to be able to break the all-time high. The daily high today, at least ahead of the market to really bring the volatility. And I saw a good opportunity for that in the pound, the Aussie dollar as well. We did break the daily high, but look at that. That is disgusting if you're a bullish investor, if you're a bullish trader. That is not what you want to see as you're breaking the daily high. It's just not.
No.
And then we've got a nice
traders got caught there as well.
A nice bearish push down and then a pullback into this high volume area, this high volatile, disgusting spot. I wanted to get in just at the beginning of that. It decided to flip a little bit earlier and now it's heading. So it's invalidating that position, but I almost had my first day trade in about 2 weeks.
Yeah,
almost.
But I the way that you're looking at it, that's the way that we're looking at it as well, which is actually quite funny. So
at what point do you pull that? At what point is that analysis invalid? Is it when it breaks the low?
It's already that move's already gone. That move, my analysis, I wanted to push off of this area, right? My analysis is telling me that in here, one, it's just disgusting. So a lot of buyers are going to be a little bit hesitant to buy into that. And two, it's going to be a lot harder to just rip through and run through. So I'm expecting a bounce off of this. Okay. I don't know how aggressive that bounce is going to be, but I'm expecting a bounce off of it. And that bounce has already come. These sellers have come in a little bit prematurely, but they've come in and they're the sellers of that bounce that I wanted. So now if we come back up, I can't say with confidence that I think we're going to bounce because a lot of sellers have just got in there.
Let me ask you. So if you're in this, let's say the market come up, clipped your limit order. You're in this as a sell position. You're running into profit. What would you do right now in this trade? Let's say you're
scaling out. I'm
scaling out. Okay. So where's your stop?
My stop would be up there. Where I've situated it. Okay. Literally trade would be set up like this. This would be my take profit. I'd be taking probably 50% just moving into this area. I'd take another 25 as we push down to this area before we really get to the high resistance spots. Then I'll either hold on, depending on how we're looking, price actions running, I'll either exit the full position here or I'll hold on for a little bit longer. But realistically, I would have probably exited the full position around there.
So if the market turns back right now, why wouldn't you put a 50% of your limit order still on that level? Because technically that's the position that would still be running.
Because the moment I'm taking 50% off, this is bang to break.
Gotcha. Even. Okay, that's all I needed. So the trade would be completely invalidated now if it comes back, bounce around about break even, which is why you wouldn't execute on that. Gotcha. And that makes sense. That in my mind, it's like my 3 brain cells have managed to agree on that. I like that.
The way that I trade and day trade and everyone who's seen me for years or maybe you're new here, you haven't seen me day trade before, my system is very simple. I want to fade areas. I find areas where I think a lot of people are interested in. I find areas that we're going to push into, extend a little bit and absolutely dump. I hope we absolutely dump, right? In doing that, I've got no idea. I'm not trying to pick a top. I'm not trying to pick a bottom. I've got no idea how far it's going to run. All I'm looking for is a bounce. So I'm out of that position quite aggressively so I can catch that bounce. And that's my strategy. I just want to catch those bounces. I don't know if this is going to be the bounce and we rally from here. I don't know if the bounce is going to be right the way down to the bottom. All right. It's just a matter of, and this is where what we were talking about earlier, Rich, where discretion comes into it. I'm very discretionary when it comes to exiting and entering these positions and managing those. But there are certain things that you can't be discretionary on. And the fact that this analysis has already played out without me getting in, it is what it is. On to the next. I'm not trying to chase this trade. It's just not worth it.